welcome back to the dungeon. So I was perusing the Facebook Marketplace, and I came across this Thayer and Chandler Model A airbrush for free. And the guy said he got it for a art class that he was taking, and he hasn't touched it in years. It's got a lot of surface rust on it, as well as the cup, and the inside of the cup is all crusty. So I should have got a better picture. Now, this picture shows the clean, shiny side, but you can see on the cup that this is how the other side of the airbrush looked as well. So what I'm going to do is clean this up, and then we're going to give it a shot, see if we can get it working. He said he doesn't know if it worked. He said it worked when he put it away, but he didn't know if he cleaned it. It feels, yeah, the needle's moving, everything seems free. So if I get air through here if I blow through that, so that's good. Now, I believe this screws off, yeah. Okay, and that hole looks clear. So it looks like it'll probably spray right now, but we're gonna clean it up first and see what it does. So, be right back. Okay, this thing was unbelievably crusty. So, I'm not going to pull it apart like I usually do, because this still got some wet in there from washing it up. Okay, so this, I don't know if it was dropped or what, but it's out around and or something. The threads did not want to let go. I should have soaked it in PB Blaster, but instead I put pliers on it, and I ganged it all up. Started getting this out around, and I don't want to do that because this has a piece that has to screw into there. I can show you right here. And I still don't want to spin freely. That's the spring adjustment. So we want it all the way tight. The spring is very soft. Okay. Now, the lever is not connected to the needle chucking guide, which is something I like. But on this one, this is so narrow that it's the most difficult piece to get in that I've ever had to fight with. So what it is a Model A. I think I said that already. But this is the side that the chrome was intact. This side, the chrome was completely covered in rust, and I've got it down pretty good. The rust is, you can't feel it, you can still see the discoloration from it. It was the same on here, but this cleaned up nicer than the brush did. Inside was all coated with paint and dried up, and don't want to lose that. And this hole was pretty clogged up. I mean, air was going through, but not much. So I seem to have gotten that freed up more. And okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this needle. Now you got to be real careful because that trigger falls out, then the lever comes out of place, and it's like pulling teeth to get it back. So a little bit of mother's polish. This is mostly for magnesium and aluminum, but it doesn't do a bad job. As overall, as crusty as it was, it cleaned up pretty nicely. I mean, for what it is. So, and you can't beat free. Always be careful putting your needles back in. Got something a little wonky going on here. So I got this a little bit out of round with the pliers. Everything's so soft and the threads all stuck like they were. Yeah, I definitely will not be taking this apart again. Give a little pinch on where it looks wide. Okay, that seems to have freed it up. So put it back together, see what we got. That's all we can do. Okay, here we go. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of ISO in here just to see if it'll spray. Plus, might clean out anything that may be left in this on the inside. So now the odd thing about this is this doesn't have a needle cap, but the air cap is very long-winded. You can wind this thing way out. Okay, what the instructions say is that all the way in is for stippling. What you're supposed to do is turn it out like 2.5 turns. Like 1, 2.5. Okay, it seems to be putting something out. Let's wind this out a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely spraying. Okay, make sure it's all sprayed out. And put some paint in this thing. Illustration black. Straight out of the bottle. Look at that, little tiny dots. That's what you want to see. But I am bubbling. That means I'm pulling some air from somewhere. guess is right here between the head assembly and the body. So I have to adjust that. So I snug that up as much as I feel comfortable doing. That's still bubbling. Let me wind this all the way in and see what it does. Okay, it works all the way in. A little bit bigger pattern. Okay, so take it back out, 2.5 turns. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Yeah, these lines are very spotty. So I'm gonna pull this thing apart and put some wax on it and see if that helps. But first, I think I'm gonna try reducing it and see what we get. I'm gonna take some 4011 reducer. I'm gonna knock it down to about 50-50. Okay, I'm going to turn this down to about 10 psi. Not real consistent. So I'm going to dial it down to 5 psi. Okay, so we're pulling a pretty good line now. That's pretty thin. What happens if we crank her up? Take it up to, let's say, 25 psi. Okay, it's sucking some air. I can feel it. Oh, yeah, no good. It's like you can't really pick off the tip dry. Even though I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to address this air leak. So, be right back. Yeah, I think we got it figured out. not bubbling anymore. I just took some of the old chapstick and put it on the threads between the body and the head assembly. Now, if chapstick doesn't work, you can use beeswax. It's a heavier, moldable wax, but chapstick seems to work most of the time. So, okay, yeah, this is definitely better. Okay, let's see how it does a gradient. Okay, pretty solid, nice atomization. It was sprayed pretty soft. But if you want it dark, it goes to color really quick, as you can see. So, without a needle cap to take off, addressing tip dry is not as easy, but just keep a little wet brush or something handy, and easy as that, your needle's clean. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a free airbrush. Keep that in mind. I'm pretty stoked about this. It'd be nice to be able to see your needle, but other than that, I mean, pretty amazing little brush. I mean, this thing is from the 80s and left, like, neglected and pretty much left for dead. And give a little tender loving care, and it's back. So, will I use this in my rotation? Yeah, I probably will. So, that's the Thayer and Chandler Model A. Hope you enjoyed this. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.